Hey, this next clip is an easy call. I like how Gillie broke down that his wife didn't really want to be in the forefront. And I could kind of relate to that because I feel like, you know, me and my wife, our dynamic in the beginning of building the brand and Urban Trademark, it was more so me in the front, and she really didn't care. Her whole thing was like, I'm not an artist, I'm not a creative, that's you. But then it got to a point where I'm like, damn, like, you a queen on the chessboard. If you understand that the powers you possess on this chessboard being a queen, and you know how you can really maneuver just off the fact that you are a queen, it'll be over. So then my mindset was, let me push you, not necessarily being in the forefront, but I'm about to show you that you could do this. So like the United Through Music Lives and the content, I was me just saying, you could do this. And I feel like, you know, that's the dynamic, like he said at the end, is like, you know, it's cool to play the back seat because I do both. Sometimes I got to play the back seat, sometimes I got to play the front seat. But when you building something and you a part of a team, the more you show the other person that it can be done and they can do those things too, the more stronger you are as a unit. And so that whole like back seat, front seat, it got to be a balance, because sometimes you can't always be in the front seat. Sometimes you might need it. Like if you going on if you road running, you might drive 48 hours, but damn, you gonna get tired. You might need a to drive like 4 or 5 hours. And if you ain't taught them how to drive, it's gonna be tough. You're gonna just have to do that 48 by yourself. So it's imperative to like teach your partner like the game. Easy call.
My wife went to jail with me. You know what I mean? When I got locked up with the weed, my wife went to jail with me. My wife sat in jail for 10 days. You feel what I'm saying? So, and wrote me a letter from her jail to my jail and told me, don't be stressing if
we gonna be all right.
If I gotta do 2 years, I could do that. Wife ain't never said she was a bad bitch. I ain't never heard, my wife don't even speak like that. And the reality of it is, not just in my eyes and people's eyes, my wife is one of the most beautiful women that ever walked the planet Earth. You feel what I'm saying? My wife always had modeling opportunities for big companies and never even wanted to do it. That never even, I don't have no passion to be. I do what I like to do, and she was always cool with that. So that's why we got along so good, because she never was craving for the attention. That was me. I was, look at me, yeah. She was like, nah, I don't really, that's not my thing. And opposites truly attract. I really believe that.